Today I'm going to share some of the things that have been going on around here for the last month. Kicking it off, it is spring, so we're going to see a lot of flowers. I've planted tons of flowers. We have planted both our okra and our beans. We planted jing orange okra, provider bush beans, and a few of the Kentucky Wonder pole beans. Our corn started popping up. We dealt with our first issue in our tomato plants, and that was a phosphorus deficiency. I also decided to go into the woods with my handy dandy little battery powered chainsaw. I absolutely love this thing. I took down some small trees, carried them up to the front of the property, and we made some cute little trellises for our garden. I made one smaller trellis for our cucumbers, and I made a larger one that's going to be used for our squash. My staple gun decided it was going to be a pain in the rear, so I still have to finish the squash trellis. The netting isn't completely attached to it, and the squash are really starting to take off, so I have absolutely got to get that done. We have already had our mulberry harvest for the year. We have harvested some peas. Those have already fizzled out for the year. We watched our beans and okra come up, and we have done so much weeding around here. So much weeding. The corn has been growing wonderfully. Just everything has been growing beautifully due to all the rain we've been getting. I did have to replant some corn, but I don't know if it's going to be able to compete with the height of the corn that was already out there. We've enjoyed some fresh home-raised chicken. I found some really cool stuff happening in the garden. Jumbo mushrooms, for example. We have incubated a couple of rounds of chicks and Muscovy ducklings. There has been a ridiculous amount of pruning as far as tomatoes are concerned, trellising and training the tomato plants. I have tilled and planted a long sunflower row. It's 2 rows of sunflowers right up against each other. We've got taller ones and smaller ones. So far, my taller ones look like a dud. The seeds may have been a little too old. You can just see how much these plants have been growing over the course of the last month. And look at these zinnias. They're so beautiful. And of course, our corn continues to grow and grow. It's really taking off. There are tons of suckers all over our corn stalks. We've been weeding them like crazy with all of the bindweed. Our tomatoes are really starting to take off. We have already started harvesting a few peppers as well. And, of course, the flowers. I have quite a big flower patch that I started this year. It is loaded with zinnias and cosmos, gomphrena, bunny-tail grass, all kinds of stuff. So I've been busy torching holes, transplanting, pinching blossoms, just basic maintenance. I harvested a terrible handful of beets. I will not be doing that again in the spring. We also had our first emergency farm vet visit of the year. We had our first case of pneumonia for 2025, so that wasn't any fun, but thankfully she is doing much better now. The beans, they should start flowering sometime very, very soon. The okra is getting ready to shoot up. It has grown a lot. We have so many green tomatoes. Many are just on the cusp of ripening, so hopefully we'll have fresh tomatoes soon. All of the gladiolus is in bloom as of now, which is June 16th, I believe it is. We have had lots of poppies, zinnias, the cosmos have started, so tons of flowers. I also stumbled upon a little nest in our apple tree that was only 4 feet into the air, so you could see the little baby birds, and there were 5 of them in there. I do believe that they are mockingbirds, so that was a pretty cool find. I started an entire flat of basil that should be going in with some tomatoes and in with our okra. I put some rare tomatoes into a pot for our front yard, and those are jealous dragons. I also buried my strawberry mint again to make it grow bigger, faster. We have had a blueberry harvest. We're still harvesting our blueberries. The majority of them aren't ripe yet. We have had an incredible amount of rain. So many stormy days. I'm thankful for all the rain, especially after the droughts that we've had the last few years. I just recently harvested some stevia seed, and hopefully I'll be harvesting many more. I've got iris pods that are waiting to be picked. Same thing with poppy seeds and snapdragon seeds. So we're just kind of continuously planting, harvesting, pruning, weeding. You get the idea. Surviving until harvest, and then when harvest time comes, well, we'll just worry about crossing that bridge when we get there. I hope this 1 month recap has been interesting. I just thought it would be cool to offer a peek into what's been going on around here. Don't forget to let me know how your gardens are doing in the comments. And also, we now have an email newsletter, we have a blog, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page. I've been trying to work on getting more up to speed with everything. If you sign up for the newsletter, I do have a seed viability chart. It's in PDF form that you can download and print for your home garden binder. And as for the Facebook group, I do plan to give some seeds away, so be sure that you're in the group if you want to catch those giveaways. I'll probably post another video closer to time, but you don't want to miss out on those because you may get your hands on some super rare tomato varieties. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.